Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now I see you up in the corner.
Yeah, you see me. Excellent news.
Awesome.
So it
Yeah.
works.
So, how have you
Okay,
been?
me, I've been all right. I've had a good day. I've what did I do? We went to do a little bit of shopping at the local Arabic shop. We needed to get some special type of rice and also some pandan leaves, which are flavouring for a cake that Sarah's going to be making. So that'll be nice.
Oh, yeah. So, uh, you are you living together or are you
Yes,
living?
yes.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I didn't know if
Yeah,
you were. Yeah. Okay.
yeah. No, Sarah's my girlfriend, and we've been living together now for a while. Um, Hoping to marry her very soon as well. Should be lovely.
Oh,
I know. It's exciting. Um,
that
do you
sounds.
know that I can tell you the reason behind that is because she's the only one crazy enough to want to marry me.
No.
Isn't that right, Sarah?
I'm sure. I'm sure there's some other crazy woman out there who would love to marry
Oh,
you.
I'm
At
sure
least
there
one.
is.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
At least one, but not, yeah, no, I know what you mean. Yes. So, oh, could you chop it up, Sarah, for me? Thank you, Dolly. Um, what are you planning on? What are you gonna do, Maya?
I am just going to do some drawing and
Oh, it's the
painting.
SP Crusader. Hello. Okay, SP Crusader. Give me some advice here. What am I going to draw?
Lineage. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Hmm. So I've got my new pencil set to try.
Yeah. Have you tried the new?
So they're nothing special. They're not expensive ones or anything like that. But from what I heard from the lady who works at the shop, she said that they're very popular. They're very good. So I'm going to give them a go. And I've tried them already a little bit, but not very much.
Yeah,
Um,
they don't have to be expensive
no,
to be
no,
good.
they might be very good and inexpensive, but we'll have to see. So I think I'm going to do a flower of some description. I haven't quite decided yet. Da, 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 da.
Sorry, my dog keeps licking his feet and it drives me crazy. So I just have to. Okay, stop.
It's probably hungry.
No, he's just obsessed with. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. The periods where he's very licky, likes to lick. Yeah, you know.
So flower it is then. SP Crusader. Okay. I know what I'm going to do. I know exactly what I'm going to do. Right, okay. I'm going to do a crocus. Can
Is it
you,
dark?
SP Crusader, can you hear us both okay? And can you see everything okay?
Can you hear us okay? And then both of us just says nothing.
Yes. No, it's yes, all good. It's all good. Yeah.
Okay.
Excellent news. Okay. Okay.
Stop. Okay. You know, YouTube really, it comes very clear that YouTube keeps is pushing some certain kind of videos, because lately, if I don't queue up videos, or yeah, and they just keep going, before it just like SBTV channels that I watch, or some kind of painting and art channel. But now
Oh
it's
my goodness. Papa Smurf, he's in the
it's
house.
it's I only get Trump videos, and it's
So
super annoying.
YouTube seems to have a mind of its own. I don't
Yeah,
understand
absolutely.
myself.
Oh, hey, Papa Smurf.
Yeah, Papa Smurf. So we know it's going to be rowdy in here very soon.
Yeah.
Normally it's me.
Or he just sits in the corner.
No, it's all
Usually.
right. Only winding you up, Papa Smurf. It's okay. I saw what happened the other day. I know it wasn't you.
Nämen. Sorry, I might have to put his socks on.
Cold feet?
No, he's licking the feet, so I have to.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant you.
No, the
It's
dog.
not licking your feet then.
Well, yeah, he likes to do that. When he was a puppy, when he was like tiny, I had to if he was like crazy and wanted to play, and I wanted some peace and quiet, I just have to pull up my pants, so he could lick my leg, and he just licking, and then I could eat dinner or whatever.
Dogs are weird.
Yeah.
Very weird animals. But better in many ways than some humans.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh no, nothing, Papa Smurf. It was just when someone else was kicking off in the chat, and for a second you got the blame, but we knew it wasn't you. Nothing to worry about. Da, 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 da. Yeah, Beardology, definitely.
Huh?
I just replied to Papa Smurf there.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, Beardology is always a good option, I think. Can you see those lines that I've drawn so far, guys?
Barely.
Yeah, they will get.
They're
They're going to
yeah,
be
right.
they're going to be a little bit faint for a while. I'm sorry to say. Oh my goodness, Fluffer's in the house.
Ooh.
We have a Fluffer. Hello, Fluffer. How are you? Hope you're feeling better.
We could always use some fluff.
Oh yeah. SP Crusader. We have 2 channels running here. We've got my one and Maya's. So it might be that Papa's in my channel or in Maya's, and you, whatever it is you're in, is probably the opposite. Good to hear that, Fluffer. See, you now get to turn the tables, Fluffer. You get to cause chaos in my chat, as it's normally me doing it in yours. Thing is, SP's Crusader, if you can see Fluffy, you're too late. You need to, just duck and cover.
So what did you do, you and Fluffer and Jeff?
What did we do?
I haven't watched it yet because I have just I have YouTube keeps making me watch Trump, so I have no. But
What did
no,
we
I haven't
do?
had the
Well,
time to.
we Fluffer taught Jeff neurographic art.
Oh, right.
And it was useful for me to practice how to do it properly, because I'm not sure if I've been doing it correctly or not.
Well, is it the wrong way?
Well,
Fluffer,
there's a process.
is it?
There's a process and a certain meaning to the way certain things you see.
Okay.
So not necessarily a wrong way, but more of a.
But not
Am I doing it in the right order or something like that? Maybe.
yeah, to make it to get it to have the right intention or whatever, maybe.
We have our expert here, so
Yeah.
sure we'll get out an answer to that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but sometimes like just making mark making and like not to make something specific, but maybe so it has to
Sorry
be
about
a
that.
certain.
I'll mute my thing. I'm eating. Sorry.
You are eating. You're always eating. Is Sarah making you something?
The problem with
I don't.
having an Indonesian girlfriend is that she's constantly cooking, and unfortunately, she doesn't understand portion control, and I have no sense of. I have no ability to say no.
Yeah, because she's not the only one who who doesn't have any portion. I can't speak today. Sorry.
Yes, Sarah, you have no portion control, and you know it. It's one of the reasons why I'm a bit tubby. Well, a lot tubby, but never mind. I don't mind being a little bit tubby, but I do need to try and be a bit healthy.
Right.
For killer guard dog.
Yeah.
I wonder if I go just that little bit closer. Is that clear enough, guys?
Yeah.
It's a bit better, isn't it? You can see it a bit clearer now.
Maybe I can. This is just a webcam. I haven't figured out how I can zoom. Maybe I can do this whole thing. Oh. Shit.
I'm curious to know what that pipe is there you're messing around with. Is everything okay?
Huh?
Everything okay?
Yeah, I just need to. The light. My light just came. Okay. Here.
Okay. Advance magazine, is that from the Scientology place? Scientology magazine, sorry.
I have no idea. Yeah.
Oh, St. Hill one, no. I don't know if you noticed, Samuel released a few magazines recently on his channel, the SP Chef. It was Samuel and myself and a friend of ours who actually went into the Brighton org and acquired them. We were given them by the guy in York. So I don't know. I don't think one of those was the Advance magazine. But you could ask Samuel. He might know if if that's the one you're talking about or not. It's a little bit above my pay grade, unfortunately.
Well, you're security, so you should know these things.
I should, shouldn't I? My job was to keep Samuel safe, to be fair. So. Unsurprisingly, he was a little bit concerned about going in there. North Georgia. What's the weather like over there? What time is it? That'd be about 7-8 hours behind us, wouldn't it, Georgia?
Miss Sunrise Dawn. It's so strange to actually say out loud the names in the chats. Because I read them in my head like all the time, but when I'm going to say it out loud, it's Miss Sunrise Dawn. It's really weird for me to say it because I only heard it in my head.
So it's 2 p.m. here and it's hot. Excellent. So does that mean it's sunbathing weather? Or do you have to go to work? Or are you at work, rather?
She is probably emptying litter boxes or something. She has lots of cats.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yes. How many cats do you have? Leni, G, SP Crusader, or whatever you prefer to be referred to as, would you be able to send a PDF copy of that to me? That would be very interesting to read. Thank you. 84 degrees. Now, what's that in English?
Let me find my app.
Tell me about the Brighton stream. What was it? What was interesting about it from a viewer's perspective? Because obviously I was there. I was talking because I didn't want Samuel to feel the pressure to have to get too involved if he didn't want to. He was obviously nervous considering his story. Yes, we have Celsius over here. We use the proper method of measuring temperature.
It's about 28 and 29 degrees.
It's actually been hotter over here recently. We had it was 35 a few days ago in my truck.
Oh shit! No.
Yeah. Oh. And I've got no air conditioning in my truck at work either.
Oh, not in a truck. Oh, either. Oh, that's great.
No air conditioning.
Yeah, the air conditioning in my car just last week I found. Oh shit! It's no air conditioning.
Yeah, my aircon in my car doesn't work either. So what I was doing.
But do you have it? Do you have it home?
No, not in England.
No,
we don't tend to.
No,
doesn't tend to get hot enough. Yeah, so at home, what I tended to do was jump in and have a cold shower, and then put a fan on, and I was fine after that. Yeah. So, was there anything particularly interesting you saw in that video? I'd be curious to hear. So, Sunrise, I was in the Middle East many years ago, and I was in the middle of the desert in Oman, and it was 45 degrees Celsius. Now, what would that be in degrees Fahrenheit? I don't know, but it's a lot.
They are
Maya,
probably used to that.
you're,
They are
you're,
probably
you're
used to that.
Janelle. Hello, good to see you. What's Maya? You're good at maths. What's 45 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
113. Hi, Janelle.
113. Sunrise. There you
Yeah.
go. 113. So, yeah, it
Probably
was
just a normal summer day for that.
somewhat
for them
warm.
over
No,
there.
no. That was middle of the desert warm. You know.
Yeah, but they have these temperatures over in the US too.
Yeah. Oh,
Right?
absolutely. But
Some
I don't.
places.
I doubt it gets that hot. In remind me where you come from. Where are we at?
To me.
Sorry. No.
Oh,
Georgia. There you go. I don't think
yeah.
it gets that hot in Georgia, although I know it probably gets hot. 113. Yeah.
And
Too
today it's
hot.
been like 22 or 23 degrees here, and I'm out. It's oh.
Janelle, how are you? It's good to have you here. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that name. I'm just going to call you Mac. It's good to have you here. Thank you for coming.
It's Sophia.
Hi, Sophia. Sophia, who's
A
witness. Hello. Did you
Awesome.
see anything particularly useful in that Brighton stream, Fluffer? So I remember you said you did see it. But I forgot to ask you. We got loads of people all of a sudden. That's awesome. Papa Smurf sitting in the corner behaving himself or herself. I'm not sure. Looks like you're doing some sort of village scene, maybe.
Just well, let's see where it goes. I'm not sure.
Just realised you can't see down that far, so I'm going to move that up a bit somehow. Aha! That's what that's for. Oh, you can see it now. That's good. That's good. Now, for those of you who are actually good at drawing and painting, like Maya and everyone else in the chat, please don't get too stressed out with what I produce.
You are drawing. I don't understand why you're doing great.
I know. You always tell me off. I know. So I want to hear some questions from you guys and girls in chat. I'd love to hear some questions. The weirder, the better.
Well, this will be a masterpiece for sure.
So Miss Sunrise Dawn, it doesn't matter whether you are consider yourself to be good at drawing or not. It doesn't actually matter, because quite often it's all about the process and the enjoyment of sitting and relaxing and drawing. At least that's my take on it.
Yeah, and like it's like this. You can. There's so many. That's a problem. We keep worrying about how it looks, and instead of just making marks, and just doing. Yeah, I don't know.
Don't feel you have to answer, Miss Sunrise Dawn, but try to explain to me what I could do to try and improve what you can see. Because if I can make it so that you can see better, then I will try. I think we're gonna go with that. There we go. Yes, Mark, you're right. Crumbled up paper. I try to avoid it as much as possible because I really don't like wasting. But I have certainly binned a few paintings recently.
I have been wondering about what kind of sorcery paper, like Fluffer use, and Tiltybird
So,
too, because it's not warping. They soak it with water, and it's not. It's just I'm just lying here flat. How?
are you talking about watercolor when it's like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends
Yeah,
how much water you put on, but
I know, but like this morning when Fluffer, they both of them had some kind of sketchbook, and they put a lot of water on, and the paper was just dang out flat.
So, Miss Sunrise, is it a problem with contrast or is it just fuzziness? Because I actually have stigmatisms. If I don't wear my glasses, I can't see anything. So, some of you already know, and I know that Fluff is extremely jealous. But the company I work for, we deliver and collect pallets of art supplies from a company that's just down the road from where I live, and because the guy on the forklift likes me and we get on and everything else, I get staff discount basically on anything that they sell in their shop there, which is very nice. And the other day I picked up a big pack of A3 size watercolor paper, in probably worth about £25 in total, 25 to £30, and I picked it up for £10. Okay, so Miss Sunrise Dawn, I doubt there's much I can do, but what you will be able to see more is when I start doing the colour, I think.
And Janelle, yeah, sometimes I wet the back too, but it annoys me. I usually tape down the paper, or I have the clips on or something. Like yeah, and
Fluff of the,
I was too quick to pull out the pen. She says we rush past the drawing. Like, look at this. This is yeah, but it's okay.
so I tend to agree with you there, Fluffer. The stuff from the works isn't bad. It's not. It's probably sort of fairly low range stuff, but for what it is, it's not too bad. I've actually got quite a bit of stuff from there, which I still use.
Is that some kind of stationery shop or hobby?
Yeah, kind of. It's kind of I guess it's kind of a discount store for things like art supplies and postcards, books, and stuff like that. The quality of the stuff that you can get there is, so if you buy paintbrushes and stuff like that, it's not that fantastic, but the paint itself isn't too bad, you know.
Oops.
Hello, Tiff. Good to have you here.
Oh, hi, Tiff.
So, Mac, my watercolor stuff isn't anything special either. It's just a fairly basic, simple kit. But May has been teaching me how to use colors properly, and as a result, I've been able to basically improve my abilities quite a lot recently.
Oh.
Dogs.
He can see the grocery store from the window. So on the couch he has like this big pillow, so you can sit on. I just call it. He sits on this throne.
Yeah.
So and then because he's so small, he has to have something to, so he can, yeah. So Sunday.
That's really good. Really good to hear, Tiff. I actually started getting my paints out a lot more when I started watching Fluffers and Tilty Birds streams. So they're the ones to blame. Right. I'm going to use pencils for colouring this. See if I can get a little bit more detail, contrast rather. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Okie dokie. I need an ochre type colour, I think, to start with. Is that the right word? It's like a light
Ochre?
sandy brown colour. Because sandy brown.
Yeah, ochre.
Yeah.
Or something. Or rosienna. So. Good one.
Well, Mark, you're going to have to get some practice in, aren't you? I would say when I get all, I'm just saying to Mac, he said he's never felt he's been, he or she, sorry, I don't actually know, has said that they're particularly never felt they're particularly good at art. Sorry, I'm dyslexic, so I'm a bit slow at reading. I reckon that practice makes perfect, but you'll never get perfect art. What I'm saying there is just get more practice and have some fun.
Yeah.
And what I will say as well is when I actually start to get my IT skills up to date when it comes to streaming, I would love to have some people come on with me and actually do some art. Doesn't matter whether you're any good or not. I'm not particularly anything special. But it's more, like I say, it's more about being social and enjoying the process more than anything else. That's what I think about it anyway.
I don't know how to pronounce it, but I think that's Sophia from Germany.
Max is Sophia from Germany, yeah? Okay.
If I'm not mistaken. Yes.
Yeah, I've got to be careful with the old pronouns and everything these days because I've realised that because I'm autistic, I just make assumptions very easily. And that's not necessarily the right way to be.
Yeah, I was asking Janelle if she could come and she wanted to come on at one time to talk about what's the name? Mindfulness.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's great at doing mindfulness things.
Mindfulness is a fantastic thing. I don't claim to be any good at trying to do it, but that's something I was taught when I was learning about how to deal with my PTSD and my anxiety issues.
And she said, what mindfulness is not about what you do, but how you do it.
Yes.
I think. Yes, and that's right.
Now, I can't remember how to pronounce it, but there's a not Russian, sorry, excuse my language. There's a Japanese, I guess, art form or hobby or whatever you want to call it. They get a lump of mud from somewhere and they fashion it into a perfect sphere by hand. As you can imagine, that's somewhat time consuming. But I like the idea of that. I was thinking about doing it. It's a whole process.
So what is that, like mindfulness stuff, or what do they do with the?
It's just the whole process of doing it. I guess
it's just
you're
yeah,
finished.
so
You finish off with a lovely, perfect shiny sphere of soil or mud or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's more about taking time and getting it right and putting the effort in.
I would probably love that. I used to sit with like this. What do you call this thing?
Putty, rubber, maybe.
Yeah. So I sit and so they get sticky and they get. I keep putting, like making a ball or like a square like this, like you. That if you're playing poker, no, not poker. Playing Yahtzee and whatever, like this, a box.
So, Mac, I agree with you, but I also like to try and do the detail. And what I've been discussing with Maya over the last few months and weeks is that I like to get the detail, but I haven't been able to get that with the watercolor. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get that with some pencils and see how I get on with that. So I might find I'll be able to get more detail. But I also
I'm trying to not make details, so because I get so stuck in the details. So
it's very easy to. It's actually hard work trying to keep my brain from trying to make everything extremely detailed.
I know it's so hard. It's really hard.
I know it's not just me that's like that.
Yeah, no.
It's really nice to see people chatting in the chat. And Paraditology's arrived, which is nice.
Oh yeah, right. Awesome.
Well, Paraditology, if you had seen my sketches a few years ago, you would say I had no talent. But I practiced and I kept doing it, and now I'm able to make things look like they're supposed to. Not saying I'm any good, I'm just saying, practice does work. And why not come onto a stream with me at some point when I get myself sorted out and just have a little draw, see what happens.
Yeah, make a stick figure and go from there.
Exactly. It doesn't need to be perfect. I mean, Mine are not perfect. Far from it. And obviously, another thing to remember, of course, is that the way the mind works is you are collecting data constantly, as in forms of images and sounds and everything else, and your mind compares that to other experiences that you might have had in the past. So when it actually comes down to it, your reality is very much different to, or you see and perceive reality different to anyone else. So your interpretation of what you're drawing is completely different to someone else's, if that makes sense. I think I'm just rambling, but yeah, if anyone understood what I meant, then you're a better person than I am.
Good for you.
Yeah, Parodytology. You should go on with Fluffer Squirrel. She's an amazing teacher. Sorry.
Yeah, Centangles. That's like the weird shape stuff, right?
Apologies, I meant to say they are an amazing teacher. Zentangles, what's that?
It's do you know the when you you have a circle and a lot of like pattern inside? What's that called? My brain is just not working today.
You're talking about like mathematical line drawings and
no, it's like you see in India and stuff. Like it's kind of nice pattern, and I don't remember what's the name. But anyway, I think the centangles are kind of other shapes or.
well, I know I'll be looking at later on the internet.
That's probably nice for you. Structures doodles. So mandalas, yes, mandalas. Thank you. Jesus.
It's a fancy way of saying I like to draw pretty patterns.
Yeah. So how do you like the pencils?
So far, yeah, it's not too bad. I haven't used pencils for colouring in for a while. Yeah, apologies, Fluffer. I struggle with those things.
Hi, Janet.
I mean, no offence. I think you know that.
Oh yeah, enjoy your vacation, Janet.
Janelle, I like that idea.
Yeah, that's probably right down your alley. Mine too, for that matter.
So, I don't know if I've shown you what I picked up at the art shop the other day. may not. It's a stencil for all different color circles, and I did that. I got that specifically because of what Fluffer was saying about the neurographic art. So you can put nice, perfect circles in of any size you want, really, right down from like
Ta-da.
half a centimeter. Ah, look at that! We got the same one.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Great minds think alike, right?
Yeah. Or you can. I try to practice to draw like real circles, not like egg shapes. But it's easier with just
Carry
use
On
the.
is in the house. Carry On is in the house, and Carry On has just got hold of some new watercolors and brushes. So I would love
Oh,
I would love you, Carry On, to send me an email with your photographs. It's dropshortmedia@gmail.com. I'd love to see some photographs of your paintings. That would be amazing.
maybe we can do a. Maybe you want to come and paint with us.
Absolutely.
It's Jen.
It worked really well the other day with Fluff and myself and Jeff. Oh yeah, there you go. How did you do that?
Well, you see, when I did some streams with Claire, I gave her the password, so she went in and made, because we used my StreamYard, and she went in and put in everything, and I was like, oh, you just go ahead, just do it. So there is a lot of not a lot, but she the things she put in is still here. So I kind of was able to add yours too.
Tiff, you just said I would love to paint. Well, come on with me when I get myself sorted out, or come on with Maya or Fluffer or whoever, because it's lovely to be able to paint with somebody else. I found, and that's one of the main reasons
Because
why
and it's nice to have someone to chat with and to talk with. So me too.
Also,
I would love to.
yeah, it'd be awesome. Absolutely.
Oops. And it honestly it doesn't matter how good or bad you think you are about, because I'm not good anyway. Also, and of course, yeah, I'm better now than I was when I started 4 years ago. But heck, I was just I
Now,
had no idea.
I know I'm not. I know I'm not particularly, special at what I do, but what I do know is that because of all the practice I have done and all the mistakes I have made, I'm now in a position where I'm a lot more confident to be able to do
Yeah,
my drawing in front of people, knowing
right.
that it actually, looks kind of like what it's supposed to look like, I suppose. It's a way of
You
putting it.
remember in the beginning you were asking me if I thought you should post it on Instagram, because you wasn't sure if it was good enough for.
Mm.
And now you are painting live. How cool
Yeah,
is that?
but to be honest, the reason I'm doing it like this and mainly is Fluffer, to
Yeah.
be honest. Winsor Newton, yes, Janelle, they're good. I think that's what I have actually.
Yeah,
Could be
right.
wrong.
It's And no one is bad. No, someone.
There's no such thing as good and bad. There's
No,
only such
no.
thing as different.
Yeah, exactly.
And honestly, the thing that I found so helpful is the encouragement from people like Maya, because what you guys don't realize is that Maya and myself have been texting each other on WhatsApp for the last few months, and Maya's been actually helping me to learn more technical skills, because before I didn't have any skills. I was just doing what I thought was right, and it turns out that by doing it the correct way, I can actually make pictures look like what they're supposed to be.
Yeah, well, I think mostly we have been working with like this shading and stuff, right? Because the drawing
Shading,
itself,
yeah,
yeah.
shading. So I've got my tin here somewhere. Hang on, I'll show you some examples to the chat of shading that Maya and myself have been doing. If I can get it out the tin, that is. Oh God, goodness me. Come on, come on, out you come.
And Janet, if you're still here, it's a date. We can.
Oh, can I come? Can I come? Can I come?
Yeah. Maya and Brad, I would like that. So we can do a
I did this the
threesome.
other day.
I always said threesome. Sorry. Yeah.
You naughty girl. Right, I did that one the other day. That little flower there, that poppy. I don't know if you saw that. That's pencil, and it's actually ink outline, but pencil.
Yeah.
And then
I like ink.
here's my one of my favorite examples of shading.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And then it'll be that. It'll be that.
Look, that's a perfect.
Not quite perfect, but
But it's good.
it's okay. It's okay.
And you are those things. They are great. I cannot do that. Not that's. I wish I could make something like that. No.
Oh, is that one? And do you remember this one, Maya?
Yeah.
The shell. That took me a bit of time to sort that out, I think. I seem to remember. Yeah. So
Yeah, we even did like a backstage stream with just you and me, not going live, and because some things is hard to explain over text message.
say that again, sorry. I got
So
slightly distracted.
we did it was backstage on StreamYard, just without going live, to just talk about explain. I need to explain something to you that I couldn't do over text.
Carry on. Have a lovely day.
Yeah.
Best behaviour
Okay.
and all that. And I've got purple. Ooh. Who is it that loves purple? That is Tilty, I believe. Tilty bird. See,
Don't we?
I was thinking,
Don't we all like purple?
kind of. I don't dislike purple, but it's not necessarily my favorite color. So let's have a look here. Yeah, actually, I've noticed that it makes a real difference in the feel of the pencil, depending on the color that you use.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Shouldn't make sense, but it does. Presumably, different colors produce pencils with different softness or hardness or whatever.
Yeah. So when you are, do you like the softer one, or do you like the hard one?
So when it comes to pencils, having something that's kind of about mid-range, I feel that having something that's some sort of not too soft, not too hard is useful, because you can actually get the contrast in there, but those areas that you don't want to be too dark, you can actually you can do that as well.
Yeah.
Does that makes any sense?
Yeah. That's what the other brand I was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, like kind of mid range and.
Sunrise Dawn, is that becoming a little clearer for you? Because I remember you saying that its contrast can be a benefit to you.
Yeah, contrast, of course. When your eyesight is not so good, and that's the point when I was talking about the dark and the light. The contrast is the most important thing, because if you are like squinting your eyes, or I don't know the name, but like, and you're making it blurry, if it's not contrast, you can't see anything. But if you have the right contrast, the light is light and the dark is dark, right next to each other, you can actually see much more, and then the colors doesn't even matter.
Yeah, so with regards to Mac, what you're saying there is 10H to 10B, 10H being the hardest and 10B being the softest.
Yeah.
I don't have a full set at the moment, and that's going to be the next thing I buy from my art shop.
But you don't need a full set.
No, I don't.
If you have like every other, or I think the most important thing is to have the darkest.
Yeah, so they have a few different ones. They have an absolute full set, covers every single one. But then they also have another one which is like 10 pencils or something, which is kind of an all-rounder set, I guess. And
Yeah.
I'm going to go for the smaller one. I don't need all the pencils.
No.
Because the reality is I have a tendency to only use maybe 3 or 4 different ones anyway. But also they send them in, they sell them individually, so I might end up just getting them individually, to be honest.
Yeah. I like to buy the open stock pencils, because especially in the beginning, because when you're not sure what you like, and that's probably one of the reasons why I have so much, because I keep buying, and now I didn't because in the beginning I couldn't quite figure out what I liked, and I didn't know, so I just had to buy to try. Buy to try, yeah. Huh.
That's the way to do it.
It's buy to try. So in the beginning, to buy like a small, I never buy it full like set. I always buy just, I can buy a small set just to start, like, but
Yeah, because I actually got I don't know if you can see these ones. I don't know who they are. Bought from Sea Whites, but they're not Sea White's own brand or anything, and they're really not actually that good. They're not their own brand, but I don't like them, so I'm not really using them very much. And I should probably end up buying a new set or a different set. They've got more of a professional set in there, which I'm going to go for.
I would
That's
pencils, they're not so expensive. So then if you buy, you can use like high end brands, I think, if you buy just
Yeah,
open stock, because I'm saying Faber Castell, but I don't know how to pronounce it. But and Derwent, I think they are well, Caran d'Ache too, but that's even more expensive. But the 9,000. No, let's see.
Miss Sunrise Dawn, have a lovely day or lovely evening, depending on what time it is where you live.
Georgia.
I do actually have a set, Mac, and I've got some parts and bits and pieces out of it. But as a general rule, I tend not to buy things like that. But if you're absolutely starting out, then it could work.
These green ones, the 9,000.
Yeah.
They are great, and the Derwent.
Yeah, we're not all
And
rich
also,
like you.
I have recently discovered the matte one, because graphite are so shiny. So the matte one isn't so shiny.
Janelle, do you do streams? Do you do live streams? I have forgotten. I've got bad memory, and there is so many people on SPTV and stuff like that. I've completely confused. So sorry, Maya. The pencils. Carry on. What were you saying?
I don't remember. Having started with the 96 set.
I think she's referring to coloured pencils there, which makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because the set I've got is 36, and it's absolutely fine for what I want, I think. So I don't need to have any expensive set that's any more than that, really. But I've seen sets where you get 200-300 different coloured pencils, and I'm just thinking, well, surely that's what blending is for. Isn't that why you're supposed to blend the colours?
Yeah. 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 That's the thing. So.
Carry on.
I'm just trying to. I'm just testing out something.
You have a cunning plan.
I was just trying to.
Okay. Janelle, when I am slightly more useful when it comes to streaming technology and everything else, I'd love to have you on. All you really need is what I do is I use an old mobile phone as a streaming camera on a little thingy, and that tends to work for me. You don't need
There's
any.
a
You don't need any.
Janelle's link.
Okay, got you. See if I can copy that. I want to copy that so that I can look at that later. Excellent. Copy.
So anyone?
Aha! I am actually subscribed, and yes, I have seen your art before. Yes, I recognise that now.
Is there an easier way to copy the links to channels?
You're asking
You know?
the wrong person. Asking the wrong
Someone.
person. I believe Fluffer might be able to help you with that. Fluffy, you still about?
Yeah, and Miss Dawn. No, did she leave? She's mobbed everywhere, so not everywhere, but she probably know. And how can where can I like ban someone or make someone a moderator, or how, where, what?
That is an interesting question. I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Yeah.
Oh, Fluffer, could you at some point help Maya and myself understand a little bit more about how we deal with links and dealing with moderators, etc.? Not necessarily now, but maybe by email later or text or something like that. Yeah, so there you go.
Yeah, but how can I the easiest way to actually find the link? Do I have to go to the channel and then copy and paste? Click makes don't click what? Oh.
I tell you what, Maya, what I'll do at some point is I think I know what Fluff is saying. So at some point I'll make you a moderator on my channel so that you can have a look at that, see if that works.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, because I can, yeah, of course. So I can go to your, but you can go to your channel and
I do believe it
and
needs to be
pass
streamed.
links.
I believe you need to be streaming if you want to make someone. Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
I know. What you
Anyway,
mean. So if you click on Fluffer, for example, it should come up with a box of choices you can make, and you should be able to make Fluffer a standard moderator, for example.
no.
Who is multi-chick?
Witness.
Oh, it is Witness. Okay.
Oh, no, huh? What? No. What? Oh, okay.
There you go, Witness. For some reason, I didn't have you on my list, but you are now.
But there's no way I can go to the channels without from StreamYard. Oh, I have to have the banner up. Why?
So I can put Fluffer in timeout if I want to. I have the power. Okay.
So
Yeah.
I have to do it from the YouTube
you-
channel.
If you look in the comments section, if you look at one of Fluffer's comments, for example, put your cursor over the top of it and you'll see 3 dots to the right.
Yeah.
If you click on that, left click on that once, that should bring up a list of bits and pieces for you to choose from.
Yeah, delete comment, put user in timeout, and ban user and delete comments. That's what
Okay. That's because I don't have access, so I couldn't say, but
maybe you can do it on your channel.
I have no idea. Fluffer's the expert, so I have to go with what Fluffer says. Do you know what I think I'm missing on this picture? I think I need to get some detail in the. I need to get. I need to highlight the lines a little bit because it's just looking like an amorphous blob at the moment, and that's not helpful. Get a little bit of detail in there, I think. Oh, me 8B. I'm going to use me 8B. Look at that beautiful pencil. Oh, look at that. A little bit of detail in there. Fluffer said she'll pop in and help if you wish.
I'm not. Oh, bye, Sophia.
It's making a bit more sense.
But can you go to your channel and click on, if you go to the actual stream, not like but on YouTube?
Oh, so if I go into my studio, you mean?
No, just go like you, if you are watching a video like on
Okay, dashboard. Let's have a look.
because if I press I can go to the channels to the people that are in my chat, but not the people that are in your chat.
Of course, yeah.
If you go to my channel and make a comment.
Okay, I'll try.
This is sorry, this is kind of like a test drive, more test drive.
Paroditology. No idea.
So who? Anyone else who wants to
I'll tell you what.
channel
I'll
link? Channel
tell you
link.
what, Maya. What I'll do is when we finish, I'll go online. Well, or you go online and find the information, because I know that there's some tutorials on YouTube which will probably
Yeah, well,
help.
but if you go to my channel and
Yeah.
and put in a link. No, I'll just a comment because I think I can make you a moderator. I just have to figure
Okay.
it out. This is gonna help
Okay.
me.
Bear with me just a moment. I'll get over there.
Tut. Hey. He's licking his feet.
Try that. I just did that the hard way. I tell you what, actually, guys, earlier on, I was getting some guidance from Bridget, and there's a bit of software you can use, and it is secure, by the way. It's Microsoft software, and it's called, hang on 2 seconds. What is it called? Quick Assist. And you can click on that. It gives you a little password you can put on, and then what can happen is you would be able to look at. So Maya, if you used it on your laptop, for example, you would be able to let Fluff a look at your laptop and what you're doing, and show you exactly how to do it all without having access to computer or anything like that.
Yeah, I know.
You probably know more about this stuff than I do, to be fair.
No, I don't like that. But you didn't put the comment on my channel. You did on yours.
Yeah, did I do? Oh my goodness. See, this is what happens with me. It's my autism kicking in again. Okay, bear with me.
these things we never have to think about when you're just watching the stream.
Yes, tell me about it. It's a learning curve for me, a big one.
Yeah, me too. You know, the software where you can remote control a computer. That's not for me. If I lose control of things, I don't know.
You can actually, just so you know, you can do it in two ways. You can actually relinquish control to somebody else, or you can do it so that the person can just look at your screen and that's all. There's options. So okay, right, yeah. I've just sent you that message anyway, so I have to see if that works.
Okay, let's see. Try to put one more comment. Now I think I made you a moderator. Maybe. Let's see. Yeah, you're blue.
Well, hey, look at that.
Yeah.
I like it. Thank you.
Well, the security person always have to have the power.
I've got power now. I've got authority. So no misbehaving, Fluffer. I'm watching you. Oh dear. No, I don't expect me to do any actual modding or anything like that because it stresses me out. I don't mind doing it to sort of help out from time to time, but I don't want to actually be a sort of what you might consider a proper mod.
Well, I don't think I need a very enormous mod, but it was kind of just to try to figure out how to do it, and if we are doing streams, you can put in links and you can do it. Yeah.
SP security badge, yes, that's a work in progress. I actually have a plan on that, Fluffer. I have a plan, cunning plan, actually. Right, so look at that. So I've added that little bit more detail in the lines so that now when I'm shading, I can actually make it look a little bit more like I want it to. A little bit more contrast. What about SPIT security, Fluffer? You get more letters then, more letters in your title.
See, I am head of the art supplies, so.
Tiff, thank you very much for being here. Very much appreciated. And don't forget, I think you owe me some photographs. We don't owe me anything, by the way. You don't have to send them, but I'd love to see the photographs of your paintings and your drawings.
Oh.
No, Fluffer's not IT. Okay, so.
I was going to put in.
Fluffer's the person I call if I get into trouble as security. And then Fluffer sorts it out.
So there's Tiff's channel. Have a good day, Tiff. Take care.
Thank you for being here, Tiff. Really
Yeah.
appreciate it. I can send my credentials. Go on then. I'd like to see that. Your credentials are probably better than mine, to be fair.
Oh, hey Joe. Oh, I was just I've been thinking about you because someone else is named Joe, and I was thinking where but it was the wrong last name, and I was kind of didn't remember your last name, but I remember, and now it was great.
Hello. It's good to have you here, Joe.
The one person I can speak Norwegian to, at least. Knekkebrød brunost.
Janelle, I have uploaded some shorts. If you look on my channel, there's a few shorts from when I was doing more protesting, and some amusing ones there you might like, but I haven't done any recently. But if anybody wants to clip anything that we do here that you think is funny or whatever, then absolutely send it to me and I will put it as a short, because that's one of those things that I'm not very good at, clipping and stuff like that. What have you sent me, Fluffer? Let's have a look.
If you couldn't organically find the channel, what do you mean?
Yeah, okie dokie. Okay, so you're in the blue corner there, Fluffer. I can understand. Yeah, based on the... Yeah. Well, you've definitely got the job. I actually did boxing training when I was in the army for a while, but my eyesight is so bad that I just kept getting punched all the time because I couldn't see the punches coming.
Oh dear.
And you can't wear glasses, so I was very good at taking punches, and if I hit someone, I would usually, wouldn't take long for them to become knocked out, but I was just no good. I couldn't see anything coming, and I was just useless in that respect. But it was good for exercise.
Yeah, I'm useless without my glasses too. I can't see a darn thing.
I was also in the regimental tug of war team as well, so I used to do that. It was good fun. It's good exercise. We used to train 4 times a day.
Wait, what?
Tug of war.
What did you say? You were training
4 times a day, 6 days a week, when I was in the tug of war team.
Tug of war. Is that like the army, like war training?
So that's when you get a group of men on one side of a rope and a group of men on the other side of the rope, and the idea is to get the team to pull the hardest and pull them across the line.
Okay, yeah, I didn't. Now I can hear the right word in my head. Sorry.
I may not have pronounced it very well, to be fair. But yeah, we did that. That was quite interesting. Right, I'm gonna go for a little
So
bit.
the other
Go on,
day I
carry on.
was in a stream, and some the people who are persons who are having the stream was saying how to pronounce my name, because some of you guys say Maya and some say Maya, And I haven't quite figured out why some say Maya, because I've never heard it before.
Well,
And
that's
she was talking about a hard A or a soft A.
if you read it phonetically, then it says Maya, or at least that's my
Yeah.
interpretation of it. But then,
Yeah, okay.
obviously, but I, I'm dyslexic, so I struggle anyway with anything like that.
Yeah, well,
How is it pronounced though?
Maya with
Maya. Maya.
Maya.
Okay. Okay. I will try and
But
get
it's
that
okay.
right.
I don't. No, it's okay. It's just I haven't quite. I have been trying to figure out why do some because but then I realized, well, hello, A, you pronounce the A like A, we say A for the A.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Different language has different sounds to the letters. I think is the reason.
did we cover this last Halloween? I don't remember. Maybe we did. I don't remember. It's a long time ago. Maybe we did.
How is that looking, chat? How is my picture looking? Definitely need to add a little bit more contrast in places. I'm curious to know what you all think. And don't be afraid to tell me it sucks if it sucks.
It doesn't suck. No.
No, I know, but I mean, what I mean is, don't be afraid to tell me if you think I can improve something or do something better, because you're not going to hurt my feelings. I want to learn how to improve.
But what kind of colors is in your set? Do you have?
Well, I have 36 in total, and it's just like a full mixture of the full spectrum, really.
So do you have some pink, more pinkish, or some?
Yeah, I got pink. Yeah.
Or darker, maybe blue, dark blue.
Yeah. To bring out the contrast, you mean?
Yeah, because the purple is red and blue, so like you have like the pinkish, like where it's the lightest part, and then more dark. If you don't have any darker purple, you use a dark blue on the.
Got you. So, witness, I understand what you're saying. However, this is actually what crocuses are like. Their stems tend to be quite thin, at least from my understanding. I used to be a gardener, you see, and this was my favorite plant. However, I will double check. The stems.
You used to be a gardener?
Yeah, years ago.
Oh.
Do you know the Royal Pavilion in Brighton? You ever heard of that?
No.
I used to be the gardener there. Assistant gardener, I should say. I mean, I wasn't.
Hang on. What do you call it? Is it the big thing? Huge?
The Royal. It's a Royal Pavilion Gardens in Brighton. It's
Oh, where they have all the different huge things, like the big greenhouse with the
no.
dead.
That's
No,
Kew
okay, that's
Gardens,
something. Okay.
but it's a similar sort of age, I guess. Yeah, you're not wrong, witness. I kind of agree with you, actually, and I think what I'm going to do is, when I finish this, I'm going to have a look on the internet at some different flowers, crocuses specifically, and I'm going to see whether I've got this right or not. But this is actually copying another person's drawing to a degree. And the reason that is because I find it very difficult to copy from photographs But what I can do is I can actually beef up the contrast a little bit, and that might make it look a little bit thicker. All about the contrast, isn't it, Maya? That's what you taught me.
Yep.
You should have heard the abuse that I was getting from Maya every time I got the contrast wrong. It was just, I got PTSD from it. Got flashbacks.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So if you send me the bill, I can pay for your.
No, it's all right.
No, I can't. I can't.
Already-
sorry.
I already
can-
get free medication from the government anyway for all my
Yeah, right.
problems.
Yeah, me too.
I'll let you off.
Thank goodness.
There it is. Thanks. Channel searching witness is.
Didn't you get the link?
Oh yes, sorry, I know what
was
you're
it the wrong
saying.
link? Was it the wrong
No.
link?
There wasn't a proper link put up, Maya. It was
Sorry.
it was just the name Multi-Chick, but you can search via a link or that anyway.
Hang on. Stand by. Get the link.
Stand by. So. It's lovely to have all these wonderful people in the chat, isn't it?
Yeah. Awesome sauce. How's that? Is that link okay?
Hmm. Witness, what are you referring to there? I've missed some of the chat, I think. It probably wasn't directed at me anyway.
She's reading the she has her channel is she's reading all the legal documents and stuff.
Oh, okay. Okay. So Witness is one of these smart people then, not like me.
Probably more smart than me, at least.
Yes.
Do you have any legal career of some kind?
So
You
have
used
you
to be a
come up
lawyer, Janelle. Are you a lawyer?
anything useful coming out of your readings, Witness?
Holy macaroni.
Yeah, one of these smart people.
Yeah.
Oh, you just hate them. No, not really, but you know. I'm actually about to
But
start
she's doing Janelle, she's doing art now, so it's okay.
Yeah.
She's over to our side now.
Yeah. I'm actually starting a degree in environmental science.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think I
When do
mentioned
you
that to you.
start? see.
End of this year.
Okay.
End of this year. Should be good.
Yeah, that's probably interesting.
Yeah, I must admit I'm suspecting I'm going to get stressed very easily doing that. With it's actually it's a legitimate and real thing where people, when they start to learn about the environment and
Yeah.
what it's actually like out there, people get very anxious about it. And I actually have anxiety disorder, so for me it's going to be particularly difficult, I think, to deal with. So yeah, I'm gonna struggle with it in that respect, but it's going to be a lot of fun, very interesting. Maybe I'll be able to use it for some good someday.
I don't have to study things to be frustrated and angry over how things are in the world. I just
Yeah.
have to dive down a rabbit hole on YouTube, and then I get.
Yeah, I started to get stressed when I was reading about the this little village in China that they dump all their waste on a hillside, and
Yeah.
oh, it's just horrifying, causing so many problems environmentally and even for the village. Stressful.
And it's the poorest countries that can't do anything about it. They just dump it and they have to deal with it. And it's just, yeah. Oh, I bet.
Witness, do you put that out on your YouTube channel, all the stuff that you find, specifically for the under the radar people? And yes, I appreciate what you're saying there about having the facts and not just what's alleged. So many people these days are coming out with what they say are facts, but actually it's not a fact at all. It's something that's been alleged, and that really, really upsets me. What's awesome, Janelle? What have I done? What did I do? Yeah, these pencils aren't too bad, I must admit.
Yeah.
They're not too
It's
bad.
good. The thing is, when you are using, or if you are using pencils like that to shade and to make that they are soft enough that they can be layered on top of each other, because some of the harder ones at least, are not
Witness,
so easy to.
Witness, thank you very much for
Oh,
coming along
yeah,
and chatting
thank
to
you.
us. Hopefully we'll see you again soon sometime.
Yeah, bye. Take care.
Bye for now. Sorry, Maya. I got slightly waylaid there for a second.
Yeah, I don't remember what I said. Nothing important.
Pencil hardness and softness.
Oh, yeah. That they are soft enough to be, that you can layer them.
Yeah, they seem to be. Yeah, they're without
And
any
that you are,
difficulty.
yeah, not pressing hard, so you ruin the
No, I'm
icing in
actually
the paper.
I'm using a technique that I was taught some years ago by someone. I can't remember what it was, but it's you know how people say you're supposed to do little circles.
Yeah.
The person taught me that no, we don't necessarily need to do circles. It's more about putting the pencil in a similar sort of fashion to this, and what you're doing is you're making lots of random movements.
Yeah.
lots of random movements, so that it comes out as even and not just lots of circles, if that makes sense. Yeah, so
Yeah.
lots of random.
But the circle, but the thing is, you have to be so. It has to be so light,
Yeah,
so get it smooth. So, but it looks like you can layer them. So they are probably super nice.
yeah, it seems okay. I mean, first time really properly using them, but what I've noticed is that I am actually able to get that little bit more detail, I
And I
think.
see you have the turn around pencil thing, the technique in that you
What do
turn
you
it
mean?
around when you are.
You probably taught me that.
Maybe, but when you are, instead of, because it's nice to have quite like a point, so you,
Yeah,
instead of, and sharpen that you have it kind of on the side, and you turn it, because then and if you need a sharper, instead of, if you have like a point, like you do this like on the side, and then,
yeah. Avoid the flat bit. Is what you're saying. You're avoiding the
yeah,
flat
no,
bit.
to save, like, I'm cheap, obviously, so if this was, I needed a sharper point, instead of
Yeah,
putting it in the pencil sharpener, that but you use a knife. Oh yeah, you use a knife, right?
yeah. I have a pencil sharpener, a knife, and I also have
If
sandpaper on a stick.
Yeah, right, yes, sandpaper, or just a paper, that's fine too, to make the point, instead of just, because the pencil will not last long if you are use it. But I see you keep turning it when you are, to keep
Yeah,
the
that's
to
all.
keep to keep the point.
That's also
Not
a
sure.
bit of a That's also a bit of a fidget thing as well, because
Yeah,
yeah,
but I
you're
think
right.
it's a good thing.
That's interesting, Janelle, what you're saying there about the. So what you're basically saying is you're adding friction and potentially a little bit of heat to melt the wax. Yeah. Okay.
What wax? What are we talking about?
If you read Janelle's last 842,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The circle. Yeah.
says what happens when you have smart people on your chat. You learn things like that. So we're coming up to the 2 hour mark.
Yeah.
I actually need to head off soon,
Yeah. Me too.
and I'm more or less done anyway. So I don't know how you feel about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm done too. So.
Yeah. But I have to admit, I have really, really, really enjoyed this today. It's been
Me
very
too.
nice.
Thank you
And it,
for
and do you know what? More
saying
than
this.
anything else, it's been really lovely to have all these wonderful people in the chat
Yeah.
talking to us and teaching. Because Janelle, you've just taught me something which was I've never thought of before. But
That's the kind of high tech thing you only learn from a lawyer, right?
oh yeah,
That
exactly.
the wax is melting when you are doing the circles.
Well, I mean, my basic understanding of physics tells me that is exactly the case. However,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's not something that you think about necessarily. But yeah, it makes perfect sense. So
Yeah. It does it. Absolutely.
so how does that look? How does that look? let's get a
Awesome.
last little review from people in the chat before I head off. I'd love to know what you think. Oh, and my camera's going down a bit. Try that.
Maybe a tiny bit more contrast on the leaf that is going out right in the where it connects.
Yeah, I completely agree with that, and that's something I'm going to work on, and also a little bit more contrast on the bulbs at the bottom.
Yeah.
But apart from that, yeah, no, it's all right. I'm fairly happy with that. I actually have a plan that I might try a similar sort of picture with the ink pens I have, you know, the very thin ones.
Yeah.
I might try that at some point. So, right.
Yep.
So, thank you so much for having me on, Maya.
Thank you for asking
Maya.
if you should.
Maya.
If you should.
Maya.
It's okay. You can say Maya. It's okay. I just it's just my brain that I kind of figure out. Oh yeah, right.
I like to get it right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah. Say hi to Sarah. Sarah.
Yeah, Sarah. Yeah.
How do you say it, Sarah?
Sarah. Yeah.
Sarah.
Sarah, whatever. She answers to anything like that. No, I really appreciate you having me on, and thank you for doing some art with me. I absolutely adore that picture you've done. That's so awesome. I would love to be able to do that.
You see, I did the pen correct, and it's not quite done, but it's okay.
Are you able to scan? Are you able to scan a copy of that and send it to me?
Scan the copy. I take a picture, maybe. The scanner after my scanner won't connect to the new computer, so I don't bother.
Yeah, I'm going to try and scan some of the paintings that I've done and use them as backgrounds.
Yeah, so, yeah. The background we have like now in behind it's a black and white painting.
Is that a pouring? Yeah.
Yeah, it's so the pouring, but yeah.
Jeff's done some amazing pourings.
I know, it's
so good. Honestly, right? I think he's really, really good at pouring, and I absolutely love what he does there. I mean, his other arts, I've already noticed that he's getting better with the other types of art that he's done, but the pouring is just exceptional. Yeah, right, I'm going to leave you to it.
Yeah, thank you to everyone in the chat who came, and I'm looking forward to having Janelle and Janet and whoever, if we can do something together, that would be awesome sauce.
I think we should do the same as what we did here today, but would actually add in an additional person once every time we do it, maybe for a while. It'd be really good to have other people in like that.
Yeah.
Similar to the Paint and Ponder with Witch Fluffer and Salty Bird do.
Right. Yeah. Okay, that's the plan.
Right. Yep. Cool. Take it easy. Have a lovely weekend. And I'll chat to you soon. Bye for now, guys.
Yes. Okay. Bye-bye.